So a little while ago in the Notion Made Simple Facebook group, someone asked for some help with a mileage tracker they were building. And I gave them the answer to that, but thought it might be good just to do a quick video showing how to build that from scratch so you can see kind of how the formulas and stuff come together. So we'll make a new page. We'll call it mileage tracker. What we'll do for this, make a database with an inline table. All right, we'll just call the table tracker, whatever you want to call it here. So we'll do a few things with this. Name column, you can do whatever you want. If you want to call it different trips, I'll just kind of leave that empty here. The second column, we'll want to have starting mileage. We'll just want to make this a number. And then we'll have one for ending mileage for whatever the length of the trip was. And again, we'll make this a number. And then we'll do one more column with a formula. So we'll make it a formula. Actually, I should call it difference, whatever you want to call it, the difference in mileage or trip distance might be a little more accurate. And then we'll edit the formula. And so if you've not played with formulas before, basic stuff is really pretty easy. You click what you want here, and you can kind of type in things at the top, plus, minus, whatever, and do it from there. So we'd want to take the ending mileage and subtract the starting mileage, and that's it, and hit done. It'll be 0. So now we can say, okay, cool, I went to work. When I left, my starting mileage was at 10,712, and when I got there, it was at 10,843, 34, whatever. Long drive to work. That's really as simple as it is. You can then add things up here and say, okay, we went to the fair, and so I started at 10,834 is where it left off, and it took me to 10,912 to get there, so 78 miles to the fair, and keep all that going. And then if you wanted to at the bottom, you can say, I want to calculate and always show the total of all that, so that would be the sum. There's different things you can do down here to count how many values are in there. There's 3 different rows in there so far. But sum, I think, would make the most sense here. Or you can even do average. Say, what's my average trip been? This blank line is kind of throwing us off, so we'll delete it. So your average trip's been 100 miles. If you want to do the sum, it's 200. But that's as easy as formulas can be. They're really not that complicated. But the cool thing with Notion is they can be complicated. If you want to do something very complex, it has that ability. But just to add up columns and stuff, it's a little weird to find. Hopefully this helps you find that. But once you do, it's really pretty easy to use. So I hope you find that helpful. If you need a mileage tracker or anything like that, this should get you going.